Can you rank well with a domain name that is just a company name? Or do you need a domain with relevant keywords in it?
So, here's kind of how it goes. Yes, you can absolutely rank well for a company with your company name, even if it doesn't have keywords in it. Remember, the idea of having a keyword in a URL is one of the many, many, many factors that help you rank. Okay, but branding is more important these days than ever, right? More and more people that are ranking because they've created a brand, right? Apple, IBM, Microsoft, Google. It's the brand. I mean, nobody knew what the hell a Google was 20 some odd years ago, right? It actually was a term before Google used it. I think it's like what the number one with, is it like a billion zeros or a million zeros? I forget what the actual definition of a Google is.
I believe it's 100 zeros.
100 zeros, okay. But so it is an actual term. So Google took this random term, created a brand, built around it, and all of a sudden everybody knows who Google is, right? What about Twitter, right? What was a Twitter 10 plus years ago? What was a Facebook? It was nothing. There was no keyword phrase in there. It was a brand name, and it became a monster. Okay. I would say going forward that having a brand name URL is way more valuable as Google gets out there. You want to be known for your company name. If someone just sees a keyword phrase, they don't know what you're, if you've built your brand, they don't know it's your business. So I would say worry about your business name. Now, that being said, if you have a domain with your keyword phrase in it, or you've got a keyword in your name, which is why I named my company the Tampa SEO Training Academy all those years ago. I mean, 16 years ago, it did make a difference, right? I grabbed Tampa-SEO. And quite honestly, I named the company Tampa SEO Training Academy. And if I type in Tampa SEO, I am in the Tampa area. So I come up number one organically, right? For Tampa SEO. Well, my brand's in there. I think even if I go like SEO Tampa, I also show up pretty well for that typically. Yeah, here we go, right? Number one there. And I can go to different browsers and go to incognito and whatnot, and so on. So it does help if you have the brand name or if you have a keyword phrase in your name, but you still have to have a great website with great content. You still have to have people linking to you. You still have to put out regular content. You have to have your social media profile. You still have to do stuff. It can't just, you're no longer ranking for what they used to call them EMDs, exact match domains, right? Back in the day, yeah, that's what we did because Google wasn't smart enough to recognize intent on information. So they used the exact match domain saying, well, if your domain name is a keyword phrase people are looking for, well, yeah, we're going to give you value. But if you've had a domain for a while with an exact match domain in it, then it can certainly add value, but it not necessarily will. Like, here's a good example. I have a website that's been around for many years, hasn't been touched in forever. And the domain is engine-optimization, and the URL is search.engine-optimization.com, which is a mouthful, but we don't get ranked for crap. Right? Because the site's freaking old, man. It hasn't been look, the last time it was touched was like 11 years ago. Okay. This site's just sitting out there. It's an old brand. I don't use the brand anymore. I don't really use the thing anymore. However, if I were to go in here and really revamp the whole thing and really put some effort into this and go back and build links back to this, and I'm using, but again, the company name is Starship Internet Marketing Service from way back when. And I use this brand name. Again, this has been running for, I think it's 20 years. The site's been running consistently for 20 years. And it used to rank pretty well for a long while for different things back in the day. But now, because nothing's new, nothing's been changed, everything's kind of old. I mean, look, my certification thing says 2013. That's 11 years old. It's just like, it's just old. It's not going to show. Google's not going to show it, even though it's a cool domain name, because it doesn't really offer users any value. And so always be thinking about your users. And like I said, go with your brand name these days. It's just the best way to go. Build your brand, become the next Apple, become the next Facebook, become the next Google, or at least attempt to do that. and go from there. So it's the same thing with the Steve's Cut SEO brand, right? The idea was, let's put the brand, my name in the brand, because people know me. They didn't know Tampa SEO as well. They knew me because I'm the one they see talking. I'm the one they see, doing different live stuff. I'm the one that was doing these live training. They knew my name. And so my team said, you should just brand like Neil Patel, go with Steve Scott, that kind of thing. And that's what we did. So I would stick with the brand name. If you're making a new one, if you have an old one with the exact match domain or a keyword in the domain, just make sure you're putting out great content, service your users, and it should work as well.